That is the molly-whopping sun. That is Kate's.
AKA Bomaquill.
That's right. Those are lightsabers. That's the sun. Those are lightsabers. White guy. A whole bunch of people on YouTube, they do these lightsaber reviews and they're all like, oh, it's so bright. Oh, it's so great. But they have the lightsaber sitting on their bed or on a shelf.
In the dark, usually.
In the dark. And the camera is so close to it, you don't even know what you're looking at. You can't even see anything. That's a dog, by the way. That's a dog. That's one. And that's two. They don't have lightsabers, but we do. So, if you want to, I guess, put the other two, we can try the V3 first and turn that on and see what happens when we expose it to light in the daytime. There isn't like a shelf that we're going to put the lightsabers on and then only show you 2/4 of it and say, oh, look at my lightsaber. No, we're showing you the whole lightsaber held by an actual person in the actual world. That is a V3 Makoto lightsaber right there. Okay, whenever you're ready.
In fact, it glows even from my point of view. This looks pretty bright. In the daytime, you can see the sun, right?
All right, now let's walk out into the actual sunlight, like where some actual lightsaber is still on. See what it looks like. What does it look like in that light?
See, from my point of view, it's a little more dull. You know, can't see it quite as well, but any part that gets in the shade, I can see it amazing.
They're bright. It looks good. It looks real good, and it is the middle of the day. That is the sun. But we are a little bit in a shaded area. However, we did take it out to the light and show you what a regular, basic V3 looks like. Let's try the V3 Plus. But it is a V3 Plus, and therefore it is still brighter than the V3 because it has 2 strands of LEDs in it as opposed to 1 for the V3.
Making my hand glow.
What happens if we take it out in the sun?
Little beam of light over there.
Alright, now standing in the sun with the V3 Plus yellow.
My shadow over there, that's as much in the sun as I can get.
Where's your shadow? Where's your shadow? Yep, there's the shadow. He is in the sun with a lightsaber. He is not directly without under the tree. Yes, we still have trees. Let's just keep it real. We still have trees, but there he is standing in the non-shaded area with the lightsaber right now. You can see the sun actually beaming off the sabers.
And this looks more lit than mine did in the sunlight.
Okay, so now we have V3 Plus over here, and then we have a V4. Let's see what happens when we fire that up in the daytime. Okay, so it is in the daytime and we have lightsabers turned on. We should not be able to see them, but these are Makoto brand lightsabers, and thus they are ridiculously bright. These things will turn heads. These things will stop traffic. These things will make a boy a man. These things will make a woman swoon. All right? These things. Yes, this will cook your meat. This is the middle of the day. That is the sun. That is a lightsaber. It is a Makoto V4. Not even the V4 Plus. This is just a basic V4. In the sunlight, he is standing in the non-shaded area. That is his shadow. He is holding the sword. Oh, would you look at that?
It's still... wow.
Yep.
From my point of view, with my bare eye, I don't know how it looks on camera. I'm not holding it, but I'm impressed.
In the evening time, what we like to call magic hour. Magic hour is like dusk, dawn, and then of course nighttime. A V4 is extremely bright. I would suggest using a V4 for cons, inside well-lit areas, but unnatural lit areas, not sunlight. Now in the daytime where we were with the shaded areas and things like that, it's fine. A V3 Plus where you can use dusk, dawn, and nighttime, and it doesn't flare up too much for the camera. It's probably the best choice all around, even though a V3 looks, in my opinion, the best at night with lights off. But with a Makoto lightsaber as bright as they are, you don't ever really want to do it with the lights all off because they're just so bright. And why would you fight in pitch blackness when all we'll be able to see is your saber and not you, after you paid so much money for your costume, or you went through so much trouble to put together a great fight scene and we can't see you?
Speaking of which,
That's stupid.
doing that, this stuff blinds you.
Inside,
You got the V3 green. Bam. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty bold. Looks like it's on. Looks like a damn lightsaber.
I think that's what it's supposed to look like, Master Bonequill. And then we have the V3 Plus, also on.
Despite all the fighting you see us do, we've rehearsed that over and over again. We're not just, hey, do you want to go outside and see which one of us can beat each other up with these?
No, because I have a real sword that we can actually play with. Or I have a shanai.
That's a better idea.
It really is.
Sorry for the sarcasm, but
no, I'm not sorry for the sarcasm. He's sorry for the sarcasm. I am not sorry for the sarcasm. We do use these to replicate the fight scenes, or fights like fight scenes you would see in Star Wars.
That's what I bought this for, because it looks the part, and after we hit, it still works.
So that the speaker system. Oh, by the way, this is a V4. That's why you're blind right now. Bam!
Oh my god.
Because that looks good on camera, okay?
Which is the whole purpose of making a very interesting, pleasing fight.
Not to mention, isn't this a lighted sword? So it's kind of made for you to go, wow. It kind of makes sense to do fight choreography with a sword with light in it. But hey, that's just me because I'm smart. So that's your V3. This is your V3 Plus. This is the V4. This is orange. This is yellow. And what color is that?
Green.
And green means go, which is what we got to do right now. See y'all next time.